Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Darin and this is Derinscorner. On today's episode of Derinscorner, I'll be showing you how to make 3 delicious breakfast recipes using bread. Bread is one staple food that we all have in our homes. So we're going to be making something creative using bread. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you would have had an idea about what I'm going to be showing you now. But before we go into details, if this is your first time here, thank you so much. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, which is that button you're seeing on your screen, and also on the bell sign so we get notified when I have new videos up. Thank you. So the first one I'm going to be showing you how to make is a viral TikTok tortilla wrap hack. So I've just folded this into 4 quadrants and I'm going to be slicing out of that just on the particular side of the quadrants, and I'm going to be using my I'm going to be filling this with my bacon on 1 quadrant. I'm just using 2 slices of bacon now. And then the next quadrant, I'm going to be putting in my cheese. I'm using 2 types of cheese. I'm using the jalapeno cheese and I'm using the cheddar cheese. So I'm just going to mix in this half and half. So that's what I'm going to be adding to the second quadrant. And then for the third quadrant, I'm going to be putting in some veggies because you want some veggies in your tortilla. So I'm going to be using some spring mix. This is actually store-bought. It's just different types of leafy vegetables. And then on the last one, because you don't want it to be too dry, you're going to be putting in some Thousand Islands. That is like my own homemade Thousand Island. And that's just a mixture of ketchup and mayo and a little bit of pepper to give it that spicy kick that I always want. So I'm just going to use my knife to spread this on that particular quadrant, and then you begin to fold. So when you're folding, you just take one of the quadrants and move it over the other one, just like how I'm doing, and you flip it on. Make sure you put all your fillings in and nothing spills out. So that's how to fold. That's what it should look like. So I'm going to be popping this into my sandwich maker. You can also use a frying pan. Just place it on the frying pan and use something to press it down to give it that toasted look. And of course, you have to flip on the other side. I'm sure you'll be noticing that the type of tortilla wrap I'm using is kind of different. So I didn't use the white one. I used the whole grain one. That's why it's having that kind of brownish look. So that's it, guys. That's the finished product, and that is what it should look like. And this is so versatile. You can actually pack it for your kids' lunch for school, and you can also take it to work. Also, it's very easy to make and for breakfast. And so the next one I'm going to be showing you would be using bread slices. I'm using 2 bread slices. So you're just going to cut the inner part of the bread, just like what I've done now, in a rectangular form. And then you set that aside and you do that for the other slice. For the other slice, you may actually skip it. You don't necessarily have to cut the other slice, but just for the fun of it, I did cut for the other slice of bread. And you'd also notice that I'm using the whole grain bread as usual. That's what we use in my house. So you're going to oil your pan. I'm using butter to oil it. And then I'm going to be placing one of the my bread slice in the pan. And then I'm going to be cracking 1 egg into that hole within it, just like that. When you crack your egg, you can just add your salt and your pepper if you like that. And then of course, once it cooks a little bit, roughly about 2-3 minutes, you flip on the other side, and then you use you cover it with the cut out portion, and once it's done, you flip it back again, and then you add your cheese on top to give it that melted look. You could also add any other filling you want at this stage, but I'm just using cheese. And then once I add my cheese, I'm going to be using the other bread slice, and I'm going to put that cut out portion back on it. Like I said, you might know I've actually cut that out. And then you flip it back again, and then you have your toasted sandwich bread with the egg inside. So that's another breakfast meal option, and of course a school lunch option that you can make. And I'm just going to slice this into two and see how good that looks. So that's it, guys. That's another option for you for breakfast. It's so easy to make, like as you've just seen, and that's how delicious looking it looks. For the third one, we are also going to be using a tortilla wrap. So just oil your pan, and then you crack your egg. I'm using two eggs for this, and then you pour your beaten egg into, of course you're going to add your salt before you try to put this in the non-stick pan. After that, you put your turkey. I'm using turkey slices on my egg. You can use bacon if you want, and of course I'm going to be adding in some veggies also for that extra kick. And you can use any form of veggies you have. I'm just using my shredded cabbage and carrots, and yeah, so that's what I'm using: purple cabbage and the normal green white cabbage. And then next I'm going to be buttering my tortilla bread. I'm using the white bread this time around, and I'm just going to place it on top of the veggies, and I'm just going to allow this to cook for a while. And then the next thing, you'll be flipping this over. And it should look like that. You should actually use a good pan for this if you want it to come out nice. So you're just going to allow this to cook for a while, and then we'll be adding on top of the egg our cheese. So there goes the cheese. I'm just using some shredded jalapeno cheese, and once I finish adding my cheese, I'm just going to be using a pan cover to cover this to allow it to cook for a while. So that is it, guys. It's ready now to fold. So you can actually just eat it like this, but I'm just going to be folding it. If you're going to be packing it for lunch, then you need to fold it. So I'm just going to fold this up, and then we're going to be slicing into it to see how delicious looking it looks like. And there goes the slicing, and that's it, guys. See how beautiful this looks. So this is ideal for school lunch and also for breakfast. So that's all the 3 breakfast meal options that I have for you today. I hope you've really enjoyed it, and please let me know in the comment section which one of them you're going to be trying, and which one do you think you're going to probably pack for your kids' lunch sometime this week, hopefully. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bon appetit.